So last session we are discussed regarding number of locators, that is ID, class name, name, link text, partial, and the tag name. Okay, these locator we are discussed in the last session. So today's session we are concentrating on XPath. What is a XPath? What is the different types of XPath? Which XPath we are following always, and their types of XPath. Okay. So, main question, when we are going with XPath. Suppose, whenever we fetch a condition, in that case, we are unable to locate that element by using this general locator. Whenever we are unable to locate that web element by using this general locator, in that case, we can go with a XPath. Okay, no doubt, we can directly go with XPath also. No one asking you why we go with XPath. Okay, it depends on us. In company or in industry, we always go with a ID or XPath because during selection of that XPath or during creation of that XPath, we can validate it is a unique or not unique. So our time get reduced. So we can always go with the XPath or ID. Okay. So what is a XPath? So XPath is defined as XML path. It is syntax or language for finding any element on the web page using XML path expression. Okay, so it is a XML path, a simple or same function. Language for finding any element on the web page using XML path expression. So XPath is used to find the location of any element on the web page using HTML DOM structure. Okay, DOM means document object model. Whatever the things that represented on the UI, that is belongs to HTML, and that means known as a DOM structure. Okay, document object model structure. What is meaning of XML? XML, it means that extensible markup language, XML. Okay, so by using that one, we are locating any web element. Okay, so there is a two types of XPath. There is a two types of XPath. First one is a absolute XPath, and second one is a relative XPath. Relative XPath. So we are always go with the relative XPath. So first understand what is the absolute XPath. Right now we have a Amazon website with us. We are inspecting that element. Suppose we are inspecting this. It is a tab or button available here. Right click, inspect. Right click, copy full XPath option available here. Copy full XPath and paste inside here. Control V. Okay. So such kind of XPath is called as a absolute XPath. Absolute, it means that this XPath is starting from the root node of the web element. This XPath is starting from the root node of the web element for that page, for that HTML page. Okay, so such kind of things is called as a absolute XPath. So there is a major drawback of this XPath is that if any other element from that web page is changed or is removed or any other element is get added, in that case such kind of XPath it doesn't work. It is a major disadvantage of absolute XPath. Okay, when any web element is changed, added, or any action is taking place on that web page by developer, in that case there may be chance this absolute XPath get disturbed. Why? Because this absolute XPath is starting from a root node of the web element from that HTML page. Root node, it means that everything is depends on each other. Every web element is dependent on each other. Okay, means from first here, from this HTML to end, everything is dependent on that one. So that is called as a root node. Okay, and this XPath is always have a single forward slash. Observe here, single slash everywhere. There is single slash available. Okay, this indicates the location of that web element on that HTML page. Okay, HTML slash body slash div1, then header div. What is this one? This is a location of that one inside this one. Keep in mind. Okay, this is the location here. Okay, here observe that from root node this location is given here. From topmost HTML first, then inside that div1 is available here. Suppose div1. Okay, then divided all location and comes at the ending point. This one. Okay, yeah. Such kind of things. So that one is called as the absolute XPath. And in Selenium, we are not using absolute XPath. We are not using absolute XPath. Why? Because if any web element gets disturbed, the total XPath gets disturbed here. Okay, and again, the length of the absolute XPath is always larger than the relative XPath. So there is a two disadvantages. Hence, we are not going with that one absolute XPath. Second one is a relative XPath. Is a relative XPath. Here, right click on that one, copy, and copy XPath available here. Control. Okay, such kind of things is called as a relative XPath. So this XPath is absolute XPath, and this XPath both are for a similar object. Both XPath is belonging to similar web element. Okay, so here observe that single forward slash available, and here two forward slashes available. Okay, length, you can simply compare the length. Also length is very small. Okay, again there is no other element available. It is step by step given, HTML, then body, then div1, step by step location of that element is given here. Here directly that location is given. Okay, so we are belonging to always a relative XPath. Okay, so this one belonging to a syntax of XPath. We need to follow that syntax. What is syntax? Syntax is that two forward slashes, then tag name, square bracket, @sign, then attribute is equal to single quote, inside that provide attribute value or a simple value. You can give anyone, attribute value or its value, that is a value directly. Okay, so this one is a syntax of a relative XPath. Observe that this XPath we are taken from the browser. There is a major difference available here. Double quote is given here. Okay, so during programming we need to be remove that double quote, and instead of that we need to provide a single quote. Okay, because it's ready-made XPath. It is a ready-made XPath given by that browser. Keep in mind. Okay, so we are not depending on browser for the XPath. Here we are generating our XPath as per our requirement. We can take any attribute, or we can take any attribute and get value here. Okay, tag name, @sign, attribute is equal to, and single quote is very IMP. Lot of people when they are new, they are forgetting about a single quote here. Okay, it is a syntax of a relative XPath. We are always go with a relative XPath. Keep in mind. Okay, so what is the meaning of a two forward slashes? Two forward slash, it's called as a select from current node. Semicolon. Then what is the meaning of a @sign? @sign indicate that indicate that select attribute. Select attribute. Okay. So here two forward slashes are available. The meaning of that one, select from current node. Okay, current node, it means that this total line, because this code or such kind of things we are providing inside a program. Okay, we are indicating Selenium select this current node. Okay, having tag name this, then at the rate, it means that we are indicating select attribute. Okay, select attribute. Okay, so it is a syntax. We have to follow that syntax. So instead of a tag name, we can go with a star also. Instead of a tag name, we can go with a star also. Keep in mind. Okay, we can give here a tag name also, or we can go with a star also. Okay, so just here we are writing, or we are following that syntax. Control C. Here last day we discussed regarding such kind of HTML structure. Okay, for that purpose here we are writing the XPath. That is syntax with us. Okay, removing all the things here, we have a syntax with us. Okay, so first here it is a HTML structure. Okay, and by using syntax for a XPath, here I am writing some XPath for this one. Okay, we need one XPath only. Keep in mind, we need one attribute and its value, and that may be unique. Okay, two forward slashes, then star, okay, square bracket, at the rate, and we need to provide attribute. Okay, we can take any attribute here. We can go with the data hyphen test ID, or we can go with the ID, we can go with the class, we can go with the name, we can go with the type also. Okay, type is equal to single quote. What is the value for that type attribute? Email. Okay, so this one is the XPath for this HTML code. Okay, instead of star, I can give here tag name also input. Okay, I can go with another one also here available. Control C. Here instead of type, that is attribute, I am placing here Control V, and here value as a royal email. Control V. It is a XPath for that HTML code. Okay, we are simply following the syntax of an XPath. So which type of this XPath? It is a relative XPath. We are not using absolute XPath, because the absolute XPath is always start from the root node of the HTML code, from the starting point of that page. Okay, it's called as the XPath. Let's check inside this code. Okay, we can get ready-made XPath from the browser also, but we are not following that because it may be sometimes it is wrong. Okay, hence here we are generating, or we are creating our own XPath by using syntax. Okay, by using syntax. So here I am inspecting this element here. Okay, select your address, this button available here. Okay, here when I take a cursor on that blue line, this wave element get highlighted, that is select your address. For that code or that HTML structure, I am generating XPath. Okay, so here only inside that, okay, Control F, press Control F. When I press a Control F, observe that here is small text box get open here. Okay, here also I am taking again one time. Okay, here only press Control F, this get open here. Okay, what is going here? Find by string, comma, selector or XPath. So inside that we can checking our XPath here. Okay, what is syntax for XPath? Two forward slashes, then give here star, then square bracket. Inside square bracket there is a @ sign. Okay, then we need to provide attribute is equal to single quote attribute value. Okay, for that web element. So here observe that attribute available is a class is available or id is available. Okay, class is available, id is available. So here I'm going with the id. Okay, so as I told you that don't need or there is no need to be type here such kind of thing. Just double click on that one, that gets selected. Hold control C, here id is equal to single quote and inside that paste that value. Control V. Observe that here 1 of 1. So 1 of 1, it means that this XPath we are given here for that element and that element located on the current page, this page. So belonging to that page, only one web element available having this XPath. It means that it is a unique XPath. If it is a unique XPath, then and then we get here 1 of 1. If it is not unique, here we get number of reference. If it is a 4 available, here we get 1 of 4. It is 5 available, here we get 1 of 5. Okay, then we have to be modify our XPath. So right now we don't need such kind of things. Here we get 1 of 1. If instead of that, if suppose by mistakenly here I am not given an @ sign, observe here what is suggestion 0 of 0. In that case I can understand that if something wrong from my side, something wrong from my side. What is wrong? Here I don't given @ sign, and sometimes if I am not given that single quote, here again same situation 0 of 0. It means that there is some mistake inside the XPath syntax. Okay, so 1 of 1, it means that it's a required XPath. Okay, so then I can go with another object also, another attribute also. We have a class attribute available here, class attribute. Okay, here we can go with any one attribute, no doubt. Okay, class is available, just try with class. Double click that, control C, here 2 forward slashes. What is a tag name? Span is a tag name, SPAN. Span is a tag name. Okay, then square bracket, inside that @ sign, class is equal to single quote and that value control V. Here observe that. So I inspected this element and providing that value here as a XPath. Okay, observe what is suggestion we get here 1 of 4. It means that on this web page there is a 4 element available having same attribute and its value or having same XPath. So we know that we need unique one. I cannot proceed with this one. If I proceed, what happens? Selenium doesn't responding that one. There will be chance Selenium respond another web element because 4 element having the matching node here, 1 of 4. Okay, keep in mind. Okay, 1 of 4 element having the same attribute and its property available. So hence there is need to modify that one. There is need to modify that one. Okay, so how to modify that one? Okay, that comes under different types of a relative XPath. They are absolute, relative. We are going with a relative XPath. First, that is a single attribute XPath. Single attribute XPath. Okay, single attribute means that inside that one value is available, 2 forward slashes star, here @ sign, id is equal to single quote, and here that value available. Suppose it is given here, suppose id navel, such kind of id available. Suppose okay, such kind of things is called a single attribute. Means Inside that syntax, we are providing a single attribute. Okay, this by using one attribute and its value, we are going with this XBAR. That one is called as a single attribute. Then we have another type with us having name multiple attribute. Having name multiple attribute. Multiple attribute. What is a multiple attribute? Just I am modifying that one. I'm showing inside this code here. Okay, right now we get 1 of 4. Okay, 1 of 4 for which wave element? This wave element. Okay, I'm trying for finding X path of that wave element by using this HTML code. Here I get 1 of 4. Okay, so here I can provide other attribute also. We have a other attribute with us. Okay, glow this one ID. Okay, double click, Control C here. @ ID is equal to single quote and insert that this value. Here observe that 1 of 1. 1 of 1. Okay, so we can go with a 1 also, we can go with a 2 also. Keep it, depends on us. What is our function? Our function is to find out a unique attribute. It's our function. By which way we are finding, that is not important. Okay, I know that ID is unique. If I provide ID, single attribute, that also work. Okay, single attribute, that also work, no doubt. But just for showing you, I am giving here a 2 attribute. What is a 2 attribute? That things I am explaining here. We can provide 2 attribute and its value here. That also work. Comes inside Facebook. Inspect this one. New password field. Inspect. This one. Okay. Control F. I inspected this one. New password field. That is a text area or text field available here. Okay. So here I am going with a type attribute. Type is equal to password given here. Double click. Control C. Inside that I'm providing a 2 / bracket @ type is equal to single quote and that value Control V. Observe that here we get 1 of 2. 1 of 2. Okay, just observe. Here is a 2 element available. Okay, we know that when we take a cursor on a yellow line here that object or that wave element get highlighted. Observe that the password field get highlighted here. Okay, password field get highlighted there. Observe that. Okay, so it is a first element. 1 of 2 means that total 2 available, out of which first is showing here. First element. Okay, that one. So how to find out next one? So just here is a 2 arrow is given. Okay, 2 arrows given here. Just click on it. Next one, 2 of 2 and take cursor on that one. Yes, it is my required wave element, new password. Okay, but I need this second element. Okay, here this element. But here when I providing this one, there is a 2 wave element available. Suppose I am giving the instruction to Selenium. Selenium find out the attribute having type is equal to password and enter a password here. But what is Selenium doing here? We know that Selenium start from finding top left side and go to the end. Again come to next line, go to the here. Selenium finding that. Selenium found that yes, it is a required element and Selenium providing value here. Okay, but what is my requirement? My requirement is that Selenium must provide value here. Why such case happens? Because this wave element and this wave element having some attribute and this value common. Okay, I given a attribute or I given a XPath, so it is not common or it is not unique. The other wave element having the same wave, same XPath here. Okay, so which one element Selenium find first, Selenium interact with that element. Selenium doesn't consider that which my need. Okay, Selenium following this XPath. Okay, So here we get 2 of 2 or 1 of 2. Okay, so here my need to be provide the second one here, this one. How to provide? Again I am inspecting that one here. Okay, here observe that data hyphen type is available. Data hyphen type, and go with a multiple attribute. Okay, Control C. Control C here. How to provide multiple attribute? Same, but there is a 2 forward slash and the star is not required. Only square bracket. Inside that, @ sign, then control fee is equal to single quote in that value. What is that value? Password. Okay. Password. Right now observe that here 1 of 1 is available. It means that one web element is available on this total web page having this attribute. So in that case I can go with these two. Inside program I simply provide this XPath. Keep in mind I simply provide this XPath. Okay, such kind of things is called as a multiple attribute. Okay, when a single attribute XPath is not sufficient, in that case I can go with a multiple attribute. Okay, the another type of XPath, that is by using AND. Okay, so instead of this one I can go with AND. Observe here, so two attribute given here. So by using two attribute and removing this closing and opening bracket, and instead of that here I am providing AND. Okay, same things happen. Okay, 1 of 1. Okay, such kind of things is called as the by using AND. Okay, so next type with us by using OR. We can provide OR also. Okay, instead of AND, so I can go with the OR also. OR here. Okay, OR means that find or this one or this one. Okay, so we get same here 2 of 2. Means 2 web element available here total. Okay, so that is not possible. We cannot go with that here. We need 1 of 1 always. Keep in mind. We need 1 of 1 always. Okay, there is a 2 web element having same kind of property available. Keep in mind. Okay, just I am showing you all the things. We can go with everyone. By using OR. Again, there is other types also available as Feria and P. One of 2 we get suggestion here for that element. 1 of 2. So we can go with the multiple on or no doubt. It depends on us. Okay. So when we get a such kind of things, we have another option with us having name as by using number. By using number. How to provide this? Just provide here bracket. Total XPath provide bracket. Then provide square bracket, and inside that provide numbers. Okay, inside that provide number. We get 2 suggestions. Means first check, provide 1 number, which web element get highlighted. It means that the XPath, that is 1, is belonging to which web element. Take cursor on that yellow line here. Observe that. Okay, these belong to that password field available near to email or phone. Okay, it is not my requirement. My requirement is this new password. Okay, so this first belongs to that one. Then here Instead of 1, provide here 2. Observe that. Another one get highlighted. Take cursor on that one. Yes, it is a required wave element. It is the required wave element. If I have a 1 of 12 available, I can go with this one also. There is no limitation. I can go with any one number also. Just check everyone. 11. If that match, okay. If that suit with my wave element, I can go with that one also. Okay. Such kind of things is called as a going with a number. Okay. Control C, paste here. Control V. Okay. By using number. Okay. By using number. Take another example here. Amazon. Here Amazon.in is available. Right click, inspect. Take another element, suppose ID, file name, type text. Okay, this text field. So I am inspecting this field here. Okay, Control F to forward, star, bracket, @ type is equal to insert and providing text. Observe that we get suggestion as a 1:3. 1 of 3. It means that there is a 3 web element available on this current page having same XPath or same attribute and its value. Okay, same attribute and its value. So I can try with a, or I can try with a, and I can try with a multiple attribute also. If it is not work, then I can go with a name also, number also. Okay, just provide here a bracket, here bracket. Okay, total value take inside a bracket, then square bracket and check from numbering 1. Okay, take cursor, yes, the required element get highlighted. It means that this is a XPath as I need here. Okay, so which one is a 2, 1? Just observe here 2. Okay, take cursor here, another thing get highlighted. Okay, it may be located in another place, means on that current page, but location is different. Okay, is available anywhere. Okay, or 3, something that is available on the current page. Okay, but here we need to find out that element. So our not role, that our role is to find out this wave element. When my required wave element get highlighted, means that number or that total XPath belonging to that one. Okay, name, LOP, value. So it is a by using number we can find out that one. Okay, so last type we are discussing here, that is by using text. By using text. Okay, so we can go with that. If this all is not working well, we can go with this, or directly also we can go with this. Okay. Inspect element. So it is a link available, forgotten account. We can go with a link text also, or we can go with a text also. Okay, I inspected here forgotten account, here we get that. Okay, so we have a syntax with us. forward slashes star square bracket. Inside that provide text symbol is equal to single quote that value. There is no need of a @ sign for text. Keep in mind. Okay, what is the text visible here? Forgotten account. Control C and paste here. Control V. Observe that here we get 1 of 1. Okay, so mostly if there is a link available, we can go with such kind of things. Okay, by using text. Okay, here if I am giving @ sign, removing this. Okay, so here 0 of 0, it means that there may be something wrong with the given things by me. Okay, if it is a text, we have to follow. There is no @ sign. After text, we need to provide here parenthesis. Okay, here we need to provide parenthesis. Then here we get 1 of 1 or 1 of 2, whatever that is. Okay, such kind of things is called as a text. Control C, Control V. Control. Showing another example here. Amazon. Inspect. Here observe that. So I inspected a web element here, sale on Amazon, this web element. Cursor that get highlighted here. Okay. So for that purpose I can go with the link text also, I can go with the partial link text also. Also here class is given here. I can go with the class also. Keep in mind. Okay. But for the text, that things I am explaining here. So we have that also option with us. We can go with the text also. Double click, Control C, copy that here, Control F, to / star bracket. Inside that text parenthesis is equal to single quote, and inside single quote provide that value 1 of 1. Okay, so that one is called as a by using a text. We can go with anyone. No one asking us why we selected such kind of line. What is our function? What is the result we need? We need to be Selenium must interact with the required web element. If Selenium interact with the required element, then no one asking us why you choose such kind of things. Why you not go with this? Okay, because our purpose is to test or to validate that web element. Okay, so here these are the different types of relative XPath is available with us. We can follow anyone. Okay, so keep in mind that we can directly go with the XPath also. We can directly go with the number also, or we can go with the general locator also. Here, this one. Okay, first, so my sincere advice that first always find that if ID is available. If ID is available, we know that ID is unique. So we can provide ID inside XPath also. Keep in mind. Okay, observe here. If your ID available, here ID is available. Okay, so we can provide ID inside XPath also, or we can locate by using separate ID locator also. Okay, here to / star @ID is equal to Control V. Okay, 1. Okay, we can go with the XPath, or we have that option with us. Driver.findElement by.id. Inside that provide this ID value. Last session that is regarding. Okay, so we can go with anyone. but it must be attribute and its value, or it must be a text. Then and then we can follow such kind of syntax here. And for text, so this syntax here is no @ sign available. For number, so provide total bracket here, and again provide square bracket and check numbering. If that is highlighted required things, yes, this is required. Okay. So here I'm giving one program for automating a Amazon website, login of an Amazon website. Okay. Here already I'm given the primary steps here. That is a browser launch, then maximizing that window, and then open Amazon as a URL. Okay. So here reference variable I am used as a tr. Okay, we can go with any reference variable. Okay, it depends on us. In Java we discuss regarding reference variable. We can give any name as a reference variable. Okay, so by using this, Amazon home page get open like this one. Okay, what is my next step? So my purpose to log in Amazon. What is my next step? So click on this one. Okay, click. So mine need to be provide a click operation on this web element. So inspect that element, right click, inspect. We just replicate a manual step into automation script. Here. Observe that it is a button. Okay, inside button, hello, sign in, one element available, and another element is also having name account analyst and total button. Okay, if I click here, if I click here, if I click here, if I click here, what happening? That button get pressed. Okay, so I can go with any element attribute here. Okay, I can go with any element attribute. Observe that. So when I take cursor here, hello sign in, just observe that hello sign in get highlighted. The next line, account and list, this that get highlighted. Okay, then observe that this total belonging to total button, a reference over this all things belong to that. Okay, so we can go with anyone. The result is similar. I click here, I click here, I click here. So lastly that button get pressed because the area is very large. Similar thing happen with this Amazon. Okay, this Amazon button. Amazon.in available, try prime available. If I click on a try prime or I click on Amazon.in, what happens? There, if I click on this one, this area, that button get pressed. So every element having different things. We can go with anyone. Okay. Class is given here. Control C, Control F, two forward slashes, star, bracket. Inside that I am providing class as an attribute is equal to, and class value, Control V. Observe that 1 of 6 element we get here. 1 of 6. Okay, 1 of 6 here for this one. Means on this current page there is a 6 ways element available having same logic, or same attribute and its value. So I need to be perfect one. So I am going with another one here. Hello sign in. Okay, that is given here class. This second one class now line 2. Just check it. 1 of 4 highlighted. Okay, total button this available. Okay, Here is ID is available. I can go with ID also. Okay, I can go with the ID also. Total button available here. Okay, double click, Control C, Control V. Here instead of class, here I am giving ID. Okay, because I know that if ID available, it is a unique. Okay, there is no chance of 1 of 2 or 1 of 4. Okay, so we can go with the ID also. Control C. Here driver dot find element, driver dot find element by dot xpath. Your option available. Find element by xpath. Select that one and insert that, provide that value in double quote. Control V. Okay, what I am doing here, just I am selected that xpath value here. Okay, and providing inside a program and inside a double quote, because the value required for xpath, it is in string, means we provide double quote. Okay, dot. Which operation we are performing on that? Click operation. Yeah. Okay, just check it is right or wrong. Run button. Browser launched successfully. Maximizing window. Opening Amazon URL. Then need to be click on that button. Okay, observe here. Yes. So whatever the steps we provided, that working well. Okay, hence we comes here in sign in page. Okay. If anything wrong, here we get error. Okay, here we get error. What is the next step? Next step is that after click on a sign in button, we have to provide ID. So here I am providing mobile number. Okay, as ID. So inspect that element. Okay. Different types are available here. I can go with anyone. I can go with a class, but what we discussed in last session, if class contains space, don't go with that one, because that create a compound class error. Okay, so we have a ID here, we have maximum length available, type available, name available, or tab index available. We can go with anyone. Okay, two forward slashes, star, bracket. So I am trying to go with a tab index. Okay, tab index is equal to 1. Tab index is equal to single quote 1. Okay, and at the rate sign is remaining at the rate. Okay, so 1 of 1 here we get. Okay, it is a well. Control C. Here driver dot find element by xpath. Inside that paste that total xpath dot which operation we are performing here. We are sending a key, or we are sending the alphabet or alphanumerical or we are sending the numeric as per my password things. Okay, so you observe that here some previous values are available here. Okay, here this one available. So first here I need to be clear this. Okay, then provide here my ID. Okay, how to clear? We have a method with us having name dot clear dot clear. Okay, so what action taking place by using Selenium? Selenium finding that element and clearing that text total whatever available here, and then sending the value or sending the ID as per my required things. Control C, Control V dot send keys. Double quote providing password, sorry, ID here. What is the next step? So manually just follow that step here. After providing ID, I need to click on a continue button. So inspect that one here. Okay. So find out it XPath. ID is available. Continue. We can go with ID also. I can go with a class also. I can go with this also. Okay. Control C. I need both value. Both are typical to typing. Control C. 2 forward slashes star @ control V is equal to single quote inside that value. Continue announce. Control C. Control V. 1 of 1. It's right. Okay. If I here observe that if 1 of 2 or 1 of 4, I need to be switched on another web element. Okay, if that is not possible, I am trying with a 2 attribute. If that is not possible, I am trying with a number. If that is not possible, I can finding with a another option. Okay. Control C. Driver dot find element by XPath. Double quote Control V. This operation will perform here. Where click on a continue button. Dot click. Okay. So here I am clicking manually first. What is the next step? Next step, we need to provide a password here. So inspect that password things. This one given for password. Okay. I can go with anyone. Name available password. Control C. Control V. Name 1 of 1. Control C. Driver dot find element by XPath. Control V dot I'm sending key. Send keys. Here I am providing password. Perfect learn. Okay. What is the next step? When I enter a password here, perfect learn. Click on a login button. So inspect login button. Yeah. Okay. So here I can go with anyone. Okay. ID available. ID is permanent, no doubt. Okay. Class is given here. Control C. Control V. Class. Here 1 of 1. Control C. Control V. Driver dot find element by XPath. Dot find element by XPath. Value Control V. Dot click. So manually whatever the process or whatever the steps we are following, I just replicate that step here in automation script. That is a click, clear, send key, click, send key, clear for respective web element. Okay. So after click, we finished our step. Okay. Authentication. So OTP. I tried a number of times from morning for morning batch also. So here this asking a one OTP for me. Okay. So OTP we cannot fetch here. Keep in mind. OTP comes in a mobile. Okay. So just we stop here for this one. If I navigate to the final stage as a OTP, it means that whatever the things we are providing here, all are right. Okay. All are right. Click on a run button. Launching browser. Amazon.com, opening URL. Then click on a account and list. Sign in, entering mobile number here. Continue click. Then providing password here. Sign in here. Okay. So whatever the things we provided here, all are right. As per the given steps, it's working well. Okay. So in morning, I don't get such kind of things here. That is OTP. Right now what happening, I am trying 4 to 5 times from morning. So hence it is confirming as Amazon. It is security purpose. Amazon confirming it is right or wrong. Why this person trying again and again by using automation tool. Okay. So such kind of security feature is given in lot of website. Okay. So we can go with the XPath also, or we can go with any web element. I just show you. We have a number of XPath with us. Okay. And again, I am showing you one method. Okay, for Facebook. So by using this step, Facebook URL get over. Okay. This one. So we have a one method with us having name get text method. Having name get text. We can take or we can print that text appear on the UI. Okay. For example, here we have a create a new account. It is a label available. Also, it's a quick and easy. Also, recent logins. Okay, what is this? It is a label. If I click on that, no action is taking place. Observe, no action is taking place. So we can print what is this available, what is this text. Okay, so here just inspect that one, right click, inspect. So I am inspecting create a new account. Here. Observe that. So here only class available. Okay, there is no other attribute available for create a new account. So we have a different option with us. Okay, ID, class name, name, various things. Okay, there is only class is available. Okay, but the class is available and also that class having a space between them. Okay, so we cannot go with the class. So right now we don't have any option with us here. Okay, we cannot go with the attribute because only one attribute available, that is a class, and also that attribute contains space. So we know that if we provide that attribute we get error. Okay, again multiple not possible and or not possible. So by using number this is not possible. Why not possible? Because there is a one attribute available and that again contains space. Okay, so we have a last option with us by using text. Okay, so right now we have going with that attribute or that locator by using text. Control F. So I am first copy that one, Control C, Control F, two forward slashes, star, bracket, at the rate sign. Sorry, at the rate is not available for text. Type text here, parenthesis, equal to sign, and single quote, inside that value. Control V. Yeah, observe that one of one. Yellow line get highlighted. Take cursor on that one. Yes, create a new account. Get highlighted here. It means that whatever things I am providing here, that is right. Copy that one. Control C. And paste inside code here. Dr dot find element by xpath. Inside a double quote, provide that value here. Control V. So you can here we are performing only one action, that is a get text. Okay, so if I click on that one, no action is taking place. Okay, so here I am going with a get text. I need to print that text in a output or any console. So we have a method with us having name get text dot g. Here get text available and return type is a string. Okay, semicolon. Return type is a string, so I am saving all the operation inside a string. Here string result is equal to this. Okay, and I am printing that one. So here result. So what instruction is given by me? So I am giving instruction driver or dr find element having this attribute and get text of that element and save that get text inside a result as a string, and then I am providing here print that result. Click on the run button. Opening browser. Maximize window. Opening URL. Go to the Eclipse here. So when this process stop, then we get our result. Okay, there is one error, 25 line. What is error? Morning session I also face same error, but in some time that error also resolved. Okay. So I'm inspecting this one. Okay, we are not on home page. Okay, 1 minute. inspecting this one. Right click, inspect. Create an account. Control C, Control F. I'm showing you why we get error. Okay. At the rate, sorry, at the rate not I will put text parenthesis is equal to single quote control V. Okay, one of one. One of one. Control C, paste inside logic. Code. Yeah. Control V, Control S, and exit. So we are extending session for 15 minutes. Okay. We are opening browser. Opening URL. Yes. Okay, we get output. Create an account in console option here. Okay. So what is given is find out element having this property, get text, save inside a variable having name result of string type and print that result. We get result and create an account. Okay. So we can go with another one also here. This one. Okay. Inspect this one. Take its text. Control C. Okay, so this belongs to these things. Facebook helps you connect. Okay, and here I am providing that one. This I am instructing find out a text having such kind of things and print that. Okay, print that. Control C. Here I am providing that text bar. Control V. Control yes. Click on a run button. Browser launch. Opening URL. Check in Eclipse. Okay, so we get result here inside console. Facebook helps you connect and share that things. Means by using getText method, we can fetch the text available on the UI. Okay, just save that text in a variable of string type and print that string here. We get result or required